All right, pretty much this video, it's gonna be a video of some current games that I had. It's gonna be a quick one. I'm just show a few games that came, um, that I've recently got. It's gonna be mostly PS4 and I think one Switch game. Switch game is a collector's edition, special edition one. So let's get right into it. First game is going to be Battle Princess Madeleine. Um, pretty much this game. If you are, I don't know, some people may like it, some may not. It's pretty much if you ever played Ghouls and Ghosts, it's similar to that game. If you're a fan of Ghouls and Ghosts, you're gonna love this game. This is almost a throwback to that game. The look, pretty much everything. The weapons, the look, the armor, somewhat. The hardness as well. So if you don't like hard games, you're probably not gonna like this game. This is Battle Princess Madeline. Hopefully I can play this. I don't know if I can. This is Japanese edition. I can play it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read it. Uh, Maybe so. Um, but anyway, pretty much this game is like kind of two games in one. It has different modes: the arcade and the story mode. Um, Pretty much in this game, it's like in arcade mode, it's the evil wizard who pretty much kidnapped the royal family who you are part of. They kidnapped the royal family, and in the process of kidnapping the royal family, they kill your dog. So it's pretty much a story about that. You're going to, pretty much get your family back, and the spirit of your dog that had died can assist you through this game, pretty much. Um, Pretty much in this game. That's pretty much like the story mode. That you're in the pursuit of the kidnapper, which is the wizard who killed your dog. So you're pretty much going through that. The story mode, it kind of expands on the actual story of this game. Pretty much it kind of goes more into that. Um, Expanding on the story, you're helping villagers out. um, it kind of it's kind of a Metroidvania in that regards when it comes to the actual story mode. See if I can show you, if you can look at it a little bit. If you know Ghouls and Ghosts, you kind of see it, kind of see the character, how you see the zombies and jump pop up out of the ground and whatnot, and you're shooting your javelin at them and whatnot. So pretty much that's what that game is. This game is about. Very fun game. It's a hard game as well. I also heard the story mode is super hard because you got this one stage that is pretty brutal. This Vine stage. It's pretty brutal. You have to beat it. Then there's another. But check this game out. It's on the PS4. I think it's also on the Switch as well. So be on the lookout for that. You can get it digitally as well, but I'm a physical guy. So Princess Madeline. Next game. The next game I got here is another game. It's similar to the game that I'm gonna show you towards the end that I'm playing. But this game is like, it's kind of similar to one of my favorite games, and the game is Ariada of Spirits. Ariada of Spirits. So this game is also a collector's edition. It's kind of a throwback to that Super Nintendo look, the actual cart case of the game. Pretty much, let's read the back first. Let's go. Follow Arietta on her journey to unveil the mysteries of the spirit realm. Also, this includes the red edition, which I have a poster, original soundtrack, and a steelbook for the Nintendo Switch. That's why I got it. I think it's pretty good. Not a bad price, and it came pretty quick. I think it was somebody near me that had this. So in this game, pretty much, it's similar to Zelda. In this game, pretty much in this game, you're on a road trip to a cabin with your parents, and on this road trip, you're going to the cabin that belonged to your grandmother that passed. So on this road trip, Your mother sends you out to get a few items in the forest, and you're trying to get some apples for this apple dessert, pretty much, that your mother's trying to make. And on this trip, you meet this spirit creature. I forgot the name of it, and it kind of assists you throughout the game, and it kind of assists you and lets you know that you can walk. Yeah, like you're a special person, that you can walk between spirit realms. So you can go through pretty much the living and the dead realm. Is pretty much living and the dead. So you can go between those two realms, and pretty much it's like Zelda as far as the look, the gameplay as well. So great game. I liked how it looked and how what it was about. I had to pick it up, and I think it was pretty good buy. It wasn't that much for what you get, which is a great special edition. I was like, I'll get that, and it wasn't that much. You get the game, you get a poster, you get a steel book, and you get the soundtrack. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that. So be on the lookout for that area of spirits. Okay. Next game. The next game is a game that I wanted for a while. I kind of put it off. But I was like, let me get it. It's kind of hard to get. I don't think they brought it over here yet. It's mostly overseas where you can get it. I think they have an American version, but it's expensive and hard to get. The game is Colonial Fantasy Revelry series. Colonial is an older game that was, pretty much on a PS2 and whatnot. I think it was PS1 as well. But those games, if you look them up, they're pretty expensive. Pretty much, Colonial is a action platformer similar to Donkey Kong, your Mario's, similar to those type action platformer type games. So let's read the back. So Kelowna is back. So in this game, you're getting the first two games of Kelowna. So you're getting Kelowna, Door to Phantasm, and Lutia's Veil. These games are remastered in one collection. Fans new or old, get ready to set it off the adventure and save the world. So you pretty much getting the two beginning games of the Kelowna series. And I was like, yo, let me check it out. Like, I like action platformers. I play them here and there. So you're dealing with that. Let's give it a little look. So there's pretty much a remasters. Pretty much for the they have it for the PS4, PS5. This one can be it gives the PS5 upgrade available, which I definitely like. So I got that, the PS4 version of this game. Pretty much in this game, pretty much is, you action platformer. Pretty much in the first game, the first game, which is a Door to Phantasm. You pretty much Kelowna and Hupal are trying to prevent Gradius consuming the dream world. In the second game, Colonial with Tia's Veil, you pretty much you got a new cast of characters in this game, and you're trying to save the world of Phantom Island. So in these games, your action platformer type games, if you try to get them PS2, is very hard to get. So this is a great solution for that. They're remastered. They're giving a new paint, color, and look. So great games if you're into those action platformer games. That is Kelowna Fantasy Revelry series. So great game. Pick that up if you can. All right. The next game I got. I wanted to try it out on the Xbox, and on the Xbox they what happened? They had some crappy game that you could play. I thought they had the whole collection on it. So let me show the game first. Capcom Fighting Collection. So I've wanted this for a while. I was trying to wait. because I grew up with a lot of these games, especially going to the arcade and seeing these games and whatnot. And there's a few games on here that they never had physicals for, and I'm glad they made this collection and brought them over. I love fighting games, so this is a collection of a lot of Capcom games that they brought over. Um, Pretty much, you got Dark Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Darkstalker Revenge, Vampire Hunter 2, Darkstalker Revenge. You got Vampire Saviors, Vampire Savior 2, Street Fighter 2, the Anniversary Collection. I already had that, but it's glad to have it on here. Red Earth, Gem Fighters, Cyberbots, Puzzle Fighter 2. So you get all those classic titles as you can see. You can see a little bit of the gameplay of certain games. A lot of great games in this collection. A lot of great fighting games. And it has online for all the games. Online play available for all games, so you can't beat that as well. A great collection to have if you're into fighters. I'm definitely into fighters, and I love these games here. I remember playing some and also watching a lot of some of them as well in the arcade as well. So I was glad to put this in the collection. Um, Great games to pick up. So if you're into fighters, pick this game up, Capcom Fighter Collection. Also, this is gonna be something I'm gonna try to do from now on, far as certain games. I'm gonna show off the game and kind of give you an update on certain games. So this game I'm about to show you is the game I'm currently playing. I'm pretty much towards the end of it. Um, that game is Sparklight. This game pretty much is similar to Zelda. So you pretty much, I think I showed it off before, but I haven't played it. But this time I've played it. So pretty much you're just come through the sky and land on this island pretty much. Before I read the back and all that, so you come through the sky and land on this island, and you're just thrown into this island pretty much, similar to Zelda. So and you're like this. Well, I'll go into it once I read the background. So Sparklight is an action adventure set in a whimsical and ever-changing land. Explore dangerous corners and procedural generated world. Sparklight, oh, same thing. So pretty much, yeah. As you can see, when you die, it like changes up the world. So certain locations are switched up. So certain boss locations, they may have been all the way to the right, now it's all the way to the left. But you know, the bosses are going to be the same, but the world's going to be different, and the temple changes too, the location of certain things. So you pretty much you're thrown into this world, and you're pretty much collecting these sparklights, and these little crystals are used to upgrade you. As you can see here, you go to this pretty much this land, or this like flying like ship. Pretty much your ship crashes, and you find this other ship, and pretty much on that ship you can you know upgrade your gear. And to do that, you got to keep collecting sparklights, and to collect the sparklights you got to defeat these enemies. So pretty much you're just using a weapon, hitting these enemies and collecting new weapons, and beating bosses to collect these crystals. You're pretty much trying to save the land, and you eventually find out. I don't want to go too deep into it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but pretty much you're collecting sparklight, and you're trying to free the land of this irate this like crazed scientist who's trying to get his agenda going. Pretty much great game. I like the concept of the generated, like every time you die the world generates to something different. So pretty much the best thing in this game you're going to be doing, you're going to be upgrading gear. You can upgrade it how you want to. Certain gear may take advantage of your play style. So everybody probably is different. So great game, loved it. I'm think I'm towards the end. I might be on the last dungeon pretty much. So can't wait to beat that. Um, it's one I'm playing currently. Still playing Triangle Strategy. I'm like towards the end of it. I could have been beat it, but um, it's a lot of grinding. I like to grind, then just beat the boss. So I'm still playing that, but currently I'm playing Sparklight. Also was playing the Modern Warfare demo on PS4. Uh, you can add me Lin Lin. Um, what is it? Space God, or underscore whatever it is. But God, that's on PlayStation. On Xbox, Ling the number 8D. That's on Xbox. But I stream on YouTube on this. Normally I stream PlayStation. I used to stream Xbox on YouTube, but the app that I use is kind of crazy. It kind of stopped letting me do it or something like that. I don't know what the heck happened. It was weird. Why I prefer it. It's so simple on PlayStation to stream compared to Xbox, which I have to stream to Twitch. So my Twitch is Lingad. Um, that's rare for me. I'm stream here and there if I can't stream on YouTube. Um, but those are the games I was playing. Let's see what I was playing. Oh yeah, I was playing on Xbox. I was playing Recore. So I gotta finish that game as well. But um, pretty much was playing that. But Sparklight is what I'm playing currently. I gotta finish that up. I probably finish it up. Usually I stream like Thursday, Fridays, sometimes even Saturday or something like that. So check it out. Like, subscribe, give me a follow. Do thumbs down if you want. That's gonna be it for this video. See you guys next time.